Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. With unit number 9, Which Way at 16, period number 8, page number 41, I'm Ms. Fatima Muhammad Iqbal. Let's start our period, which is very easy. Why? Because we are just taking the revision of conditionals. We already took them in previous periods, and if you focus on this page number 41, you will find that activity number 1 is talking about type 0, 2 type 1, and 3 type 2, and 4 type 3. And as I told you earlier, my dear students, whenever you see the question and it requires any conditional, next to the question, write down the rule, write down the structure, write down the formula so that you would not forget any important point while changing the statement into the right conditional. Okay, darlings, please don't forget. Let's start with activity number 1. It is talking about facts, so it means that we are going to make statements with type 0 conditional. You are required to match A to D to 1 to 4, A to D to 1 to 4. You'll match them and then check the answers with me. Pause the video here in order to note down your answers. Here it is. If you add E to words like hat and with D, it changes the sounds of letters A and I. Yes, hat will become hate and bit will become bite. So one will go with D. Come to number 2. If a storm's wind speed reach, how will you change reach? Reach will be reaches because it is singular. If a storm's wind speed reaches 118 km per hour, comma, what becomes? It becomes a hurricane. Hurricane. See here, number 3. If the temperature of water falls to 0 degrees centigrade, what it becomes? It turns into ice. Good. A. If you measure from the outside to the center of a circle, you can use pi r squared to find its area. C. Now you're supposed to make these 4 conditionals and write them down in a notebook. Change the verb like I did. Activity number 2 is work in pairs, ask and answer questions. Use type 1 conditionals. Type 1, write the formula here. If plus present simple, comma, will, future. What will I find if I turn right? If you turn right, you will reach the souk. So make yours own. I did 1. What will I find if I go straight on? If you go straight on, comma, future, you will get to the Palestine Hotel. Don't forget anything. Then we have conditional type 2, imagination. Nothing is true here. All we are doing what? Imagination. For example, your friend is asking you, like, Lama, what would you do if you could go anywhere in the world? If I, type 2, if plus past simple, comma, would. If I could go anywhere, I would visit Japan and I would climb Mount Fuji. So you wrote the rule, now you will change them. I guess I did 1. You can choose any and write them down in your notebooks. If I could go anywhere in the world, I would drive across East Africa and I would watch the amazing wildlife there. So I did this one. You can do these 2 or any of these according to your choice. Then we come to the last activity, which is about type 3 conditional. You are required to write down the rule here. There is a naughty boy. His name is what? Disaster Dan. Yes. So because of his activities, this name suits him. Yes, you have to change these undone exercises into type 3. Change them. You can use the third person. You have to write them about disaster Dan. So you will use he. Pause the video, make them, and then check the answers with me. I'll go like this. If he had been more careful, he wouldn't have broken the window. Past perfect, comma, would have, past participle. See? We also call it would and then present perfect. But we are not going to use has here. You have to be very careful. If you memorize it using present perfect, you should be careful that after would we will not use has. We will only use have. Okay, darlings? Number 2. Wake up earlier, catch the school bus. If he had waken up earlier, woken, not wake, sorry. Wake, woke, woken. Yes. If he had woken up earlier, he would have caught the school bus. Caught. Take care of the spelling because sometimes even I got confused with woken. So it is wake, woke. The second past is woke, woke. And the third one is woken. Number 3, go more slowly, not crash into the wall. If he had gone more slowly, he wouldn't have crashed into the wall. So he is silly. Number 4, if he had checked his map more often, he wouldn't have got lost in the mountains. By the way, often is not wrong. It is also acceptable in English, and often also. He wouldn't have got lost in the mountains. So this was the end of our exercise. Hopefully you understood everything. Thank you very much. I'm your teacher, Ms. Fatima Muhammad Iqbal, saying you goodbye.